the story of the day is the Ohio State Pro Day right now.
Baby.
Okay. And Justin Fields running a 4.44. It's very fast.
Here we go, Rich. Per Adam Schefter, the only first-round quarterback to run a faster 40 time at the Combine since 2006 than Fields' unofficial 4.44.
Tom Brady.
No, was it the kid who wound up playing tight end in the NFL?
Oh, I know you're talking about the Arkansas quarterback.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, Robert Griffin III.
Yeah, RG3.
Ran a 4.41 in 2012.
And again, this is what I'm saying, and I know people might be saying, "What are you talking about, Rich?" Or you're a Michigan guy who hates on Ohio State people. That's not, pardon me, the Ohio State people. No, I don't. One of my favorite guests here is Graham Rahal, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one of my favorite guests here is Malcolm Jenkins.
Albert calls in once a week.
Chris Carter,
Yeah,
OHNO, I mean, all of that, whatever. I can place this stuff aside. RG3's game was unsustainable. You remember when he ran and Haloti Nada blew him up on the sideline to the point where even the president of the United States, Barack Obama, tweeted, "Get out of bounds," at RG3. Okay,
It was like a Mr. Potato Head.
It's not sustainable. And that's my concern about Lamar Jackson. He needs to, and he knows it too, and he wants to be known as that. That's why he didn't run at the Combine. Lamar probably could have run as fast as Justin Fields. But my concern for Lamar Jackson is to get him the weaponry, and that's what they're trying to do, to get him the receivers, and let's start throwing from the pocket. Because, you can't run from midfield to get through a playoff victory all the time. And it is dynamite. It is exciting. He was all that and an MVP. He did throw all those touchdown passes in the year he won MVP. But at some point, when look at Cam Newton. At age 32, 33, 34, the point is when you draft a quarterback, you want him to play for forever. They're now playing into their 40s. We just hung up with a 40-year-old who's going to the Hall of Fame first ballot. So these are my concerns. Justin Fields, I'm not saying he can't throw. He absolutely can. All the dimes that he dropped, and he made every throw against Clemson, literally. He threw deep, he threw short, he threw darts, he threw rainbows, he threw out routes, he threw every route, and like literally every route tree. He's supremely talented. He could put it all together and be one of the all-time greats. There's no question about that. You can't doubt anything anymore in the NFL. But the 4.44, I would rather see him be more accurate. I'd rather see him have a better neck-up ability. Not saying he doesn't. I'm just like, that's the sort of stuff I'd want to see. The 4.44 is just, once again, like, hey, now we can know you can run away from people, and that's one of the things we love about Trevor Lawrence as well. But after a while, I am excited for him. Am I going to be accused of being an Ohio State hater? Pardon me, the Ohio State hater coming off of this?
No, because here's the thing, Rich. When the Jets shock everyone and take Justin Fields number 2,
I'll be all
you have
over
no
it.
choice.
And plus,
I would literally be all over it. I have no choice but to be all over it. But again, my concern, as I said yesterday, and I'll just reiterate it here about the Jets, is I can't believe, I saw my brother yesterday. As you know, that my mom is moving down to Los Angeles. I share everything here. And so I saw my bro yesterday after the show, and I told him, because he's working nonstop. I told him, hey, get ready for Zach Wilson, it looks like. And, he'd seen the pro day and all that sort of stuff. And I just thought to myself as I was talking to him about it, how many times am I going to talk to my brother about this subject?
About having a quarterback?
About
a new
looks
guy
like
coming to
top
town?
5. We're picking top 5. Looks like we're going to have to hope that this kid from college is the next Broadway fill in the blank. You know what I mean? Like, how many times am I going to have this conversation with my brother? I mean, how many times are Jets fans going to have this conversation? I'm sick and tired of it. And so you don't want to be doing this every single year. You don't want to be like, oh, gosh, because Sam Darnold was supposed to be, Charlie Yook, the producer from the NFL Network, the king of spring. He's in charge of all of our combine and draft coverage. He got me that T-shirt. I've put it on Instagram. Not the same darn old Jets. And, and the Sam is put in green. It's just, you know what I mean? He's Samilton. Thank you very much. Thanks, Hoskins. Yeah, he's Samilton. You know what I mean? Like, Am I really going to go down this road again? And that's why these pro days drive me a little bit nuts, and that's why I'm trying to pump the brakes a little bit. You know, I see that. I'm like, why the hell wouldn't I want Justin Fields to run away from Belichick's defense? Right? Look what happened with Lamar Jackson against Bill Belichick 2 seasons ago on Sunday Night Football. Go for it. Why don't I buy in him? Well, look at the way Zach Wilson throws. I mean, when I'm gonna start seeing tape of Lance and Jones and Mac Jones. I mean, Mac Jones is Alabama quarterback. Who was Broadway Joe? Alabama quarterback. Let's go.
Let's go.
I can't handle it anymore.
By the way,
honestly,
Rich, I stopped listening to you
because we are watching
Mac Jones' pro day right now. First off, the camera, they're barely showing Mac. They're just showing John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan just like gushing over Mac Jones. Then they kind of pan over, and 15 feet away is Saban with Belichick and Josh McDaniels.
It's great.
Like they're all just like having a great time. It looks amazing down there. So sorry, I stopped listening a few minutes ago.
Just what I'm saying, you know. I mean. I don't know. Joe Douglas is going to have to figure this thing out. So, 4-4-4, that's great. Is Zach Wilson going to be the guy? Broadway Zach? I saw on Twitter somebody was tweeting at me, call him Zach's Fifth Avenue.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Okay.
That is the winner.
Because you don't want to, instead of Broadway, you go to Fifth Avenue.
Yep.
You're right.
Walk out of the building.
Yeah.
And also, Rich,
He's got to upgrade to Broadway Zach.
He's got to upgrade.
Hold on, let me get the name of this.
Move on up.
It was dynamite. I should give him a prop here.
Rich, also a few minutes ago, you said, could you be accused of being an Ohio State hater? And I'm like, is that really an accusation?
Scott Docterman of The Athletic. He covers Iowa football for the Athletic College Football group there. And then somebody, Fretwood Mack, who at Fretwood Mack, who clearly has a thing for a play on words.
Yeah.
Goldman Sachs.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that too.
Good one. Well,
these are all Berman-like nicknames.
I don't know about that one, Rich, because
Fifth Avenue.
Zach's Fifth Avenue is the winner.
You don't want Wilson to have to get bailed out at some point.
Nice.
You just don't. You don't want him to be Zach in the box, and we'll be all right.
Oh my goodness gracious! What is happening on this program?
I'm done.
Totally.
I like Zach.
Falling apart because of my Jets insecurity. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.